We're here for Keegan's Persuasive Speech. There's Jay. I'm Austin. All right, Keegan. Action.
Alright, today I'm going to tell you why shooting is a great hobby to be involved in. Shooting is a one-of-a-kind hobby. You don't get to shoot guns with your family and friends and have fun and be legal when you're shooting guns in any other hobby, unless you're like robbing a bank. It's a very safe hobby unless you make it unsafe. You can do many things while you shoot. It's very diverse because there's so many different types of shooting that you can do. So today I will persuade you why shooting is a good hobby. Shooting is a hobby that just about anybody can be involved with. Anybody who is physically able to safely shoot and hold a gun can be in the hobby of shooting. It allows for people who can't do anything else, like physically, to go out and shoot, because it's not a real physical hobby. Lots of older people are incapable of doing a lot of other hobbies, but they're able to shoot because it doesn't require so much physical activity. Shooting also allows people in wheelchairs to shoot because it doesn't really require movement of the legs unless you're walking a lot, but you can just ride. Age and strength are often a concern when you're shooting. There's many guns out there, like a .22, which is really small caliber, for younger children and older men and women. It's a lot easier because it's really low recoil. There's also low recoil ammunition that just has a smaller charge in it, so it doesn't kick as hard. So this makes it a lot easier for children and people to hold on to. Shooting can be just about as expensive as you want to be or make it, or it can be just as cheap as you want to make it too. You can go from like small caliber pistols to large caliber rifles. Your pistols are going to be a little bit more or less expensive just because your ammo is not quite as much. Your gun itself isn't going to be as much for the most part. There are some expensive pistols. You don't need anything real fancy. You can just go out in blue jeans and a t-shirt and shoot and have fun. You can just buy or like drink your pop and shoot your pop bottle for a target. So it doesn't take a lot for a target. So there's too many options like to be able to not afford one. So it's a really affordable hobby for the most part. There's many types of shooting that you can do. You can shoot many different types with like pistols, and then there's shotguns and rifles. You can shoot just about anything you want. You can shoot rifles long distance, or you can shoot close quarters with a pistol. You can shoot with a shotgun, like trap shooting or sporting clays. I mean, it's pretty much whatever you want to shoot with whatever rifle or pistol or shotgun you have, you can shoot. I mean, there's paper targets, steel targets, clay targets for shotguns. I mean, target possibilities are endless. There's different events within each thing, like each pistol rifles and shotguns. There's different events that you can shoot with each one of those guns. There's also a competition called a 3-gun competition. You shoot all 3 guns, of course, and like the pistol, the rifle, and the shotgun. It's a very safe hobby to partake in. People say guns are very dangerous, and that guns kill people. Well, it's really not the guns, it's the people using the guns. I interviewed Jay Ziegelmeyer, and he said that guns are not weapons, but they are a tool. And if you think about it, it's a tool. It is a tool because cops use guns as a tool. I mean, without their tools, you know, they wouldn't be able to be safe out there and provide the safety and conduct their job without their tools. One of them is their pistol, rifle, or shotgun. You can also be hurt by doing anything, just like going to the doctor, you can get hurt. So a survey by the National Security Council found that you are 1,900 times more likely to be hurt by an air, by a hospital, or by a doctor than you are by a gun. And like, I don't know about you, but that's pretty substantial odds. I don't really like it. You are also 100 times more likely to be injured in a swimming pool than you are by a gun. So, as you can tell, shooting is a great all-around hobby to be involved in. It's very versatile. You can shoot however much you want, however little you want, shoot whatever you want. I mean, the possibilities are endless for shooting. Just the type you do, the guns you use, just targets, everything. And as long as you're safe, you know what you're doing, and have everybody follow safe rules and be safe, it's a really safe hobby to be involved with. So go out, have fun, and be safe. Do we have any questions?
Yeah. What size of caliber or gun would you say Mr. Rush should use?
Probably.
Or that he possesses?
Do what?
Or that he possesses?
Just kind of depends what he's going to do with it. What's he going to do with it?
Russ, what are you going to do with it?
You can decide. I'm gonna shoot a cow.
Well, do you think
If you're going to
Russ...
shoot a cow, you can actually kill a cow with a .22, so
How do I do that?
you just shoot it in the head.
What kind of guns do you shoot?
I shoot pistols, shotguns, rifles, but mainly shotguns.
I have heard that African Americans generally carry larger guns than most other ethnic races. The Hispanics also do, but what's your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I'm not African American or Mexican, so I cannot answer that question for you. So, any other questions?
How many guns do you own?
I don't know. I have a 64 gun case that's pretty full, so
Are you yourself a big caliber or a small caliber guy?
I'm a pretty big caliber guy.
Liar.
All right. That's gonna conclude my speech.
Lies!